Live from the WJAY studios in Oviedo, Florida, it's season 2 of Wipe Those Tears. With the Tier Masters, Brandon Bogard, Mark Leota, Johnny Pizzi, Scott McVeigh, and Andrew Hucking. Your host and moderator is Jason DiCanio. All right, welcome everybody to this edition of Wipe Those Tears. It is episode 33 on this October 16th, 2024. And I am, of course, your host, Jason DiCanio, who's now coming on the screen.
There we go.
Yay!
In a very special shirt tonight. I wanted to show it off. I didn't want to kind of give you guys any indication of that. But it is great to have you all back here, and yes, I am safe from the sound from the hurricane, so no worries about that. The trolls can now go back under their cave and rock and start crying and come up with something else to try to insult with. We're not going to have any of that. Plus, also, too, this is not just my celebration. This is also a celebration for Gianni Pizzi's birthday. That was on October 4th, so let's go ahead and give him a round of applause for his birthday. Happy birthday, big guy.
Of course, thank you.
There it is. Yes. The AVGN expert turns 10 million.
He only turned 69 million.
You only turned Dr. Squatch, you know? That's right. Yeah. He's the spokesperson for Jesus, Squatch, and everybody else in the book. That's right. Wow, what was that? It sounded like somebody flushed a toilet bowl. I don't know. Now, the only person who you might be wondering who's missing is, of course, Seffi. He is defending his title on Scrabble, so he'll be back with us in a little bit. So he said he'll get here as soon as he can. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the things. Now, tonight we're doing, as I said, we're doing a different tier. But we didn't mention anything about what type of tier we're doing. No, you guys know what type of tier we're doing, but our audience doesn't know. So we didn't give any hints. So tonight we're going to break away from the NES games. I know it's a very hard thing to swallow. But we're going to go ahead and mix it up a little bit because it's not only it's good to kind of see what these other tiers are. It gives everybody a chance to finally look at something other than the NES games for a while.
Yeah, we can't be doing the video games all the time.
No, we can't do them all the time. And of course, our Halloween episode is going to be Halloween-y things. And of course, our Thanksgiving episode is going to be associated with Thanksgiving, like we did balloons last year. We did the Christmas Home Alone stuff. So, we'll come up with different things for the holidays and do things like that until we're done. Okay. In the meantime, though, you guys are doing good overall. I know you guys have been kind of wondering about me and Brandon Bogard, of course, because Brandon also too had to evacuate. So one more day at his mom's apartment, he'd be okay, and he can get back and go check out his wonderful layout, the Legion of Doom.
Is that what it's called?
Doom. That's what I like to call it.
Is that what he's called?
That's what he calls the doom room.
Okay.
So as we start, of course, always on Wipe Those Tears, we're going to bring up the wheel, and of course, we're still going to play Who Am I, What Am I, or Where Am I? So let's bring up the wheel and go ahead and give the wheel a spin and see what we're going to be looking at tonight. Good luck. Here we go.
I hope. Oh, where am I? Yeah, all right.
We got a little bit of a difference there. There we go. Okay. I'll have the what am I question. I will hold it up here for you. There it is. I'll put it up there. Of course, we won't read it until the first intermissional break. Okay. In the meantime, so we got a little bit of a mix of a different one there from yesterday. Good.
Mhm.
All right. So we'll close that. We'll put that back. Okay. All right. That is done. Now, let's go ahead and, of course, give you the explanation to the Wipe Those Tears for the rules of the game here to any of our new viewers. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, you know the deal on this one. Same rules apply. Each one of our tiers is going to be graded from 50 to 100, just like they always are. And this time we're going to give extra time because we're doing a little bit of a different, a different tier maker here, tier list. You will, of course, rate each of these according to if you've had them before, if you didn't have it, your experiences, or if you've never even heard of it. Okay? So that's the way it's going to be on this particular tier that we're looking at tonight. The ever popular fast food chains. Yes. There they are. That's just the tier board. Here they are, folks. Those are what we're going to be working with tonight. Fast food. Fast food or fast casual restaurant tier list maker. Yes, that's what we're going to be working on tonight. Here's the ABCDF, just like we normally have. That's our grading tier. And these are what we're going to be working on. All right?
So get ready to get hungry, people.
That's right.
Yeah. I was just going to say that.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Get hungry. Get a McBiscuit or a McBurger or something. Get some Panda Express, some Chipotle. I'll take one of everything,
Oh yeah.
Or how about pizza?
Vaginas. I beg your pardon. 6,000 vaginas.
Very good. I love that.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Family Guy reference.
Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. There we go.
Start, Okay.
And of course, I already did my homework on the Free Cities one.
That's right. Yep, you did your homework on it. Okay, so the first one up on the board tonight that we're going to be looking at is A&W restaurants.
Ooh.
And all-American food. A&W all-American food. Very interesting. And of course, the way that the order of that it is. And tonight, first up, it's Andrew, Mr. Hocking. You're up first.
Okay, A&W. I tell you, we had an A&W here also in Canada, of course, as Mark will agree with me on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So A&W is the best burger chain because you can't get any burgers like the Mama Burger or the Papa Burger or a Teen Burger. So one of the best, and I'm going to give it a high score. And get ready for that. Speaking of fast food, I talk about sound, Jason. We're going to give it a big 97.
97. There it is. Okay. And we do have Taco Bell, I guess, in our tier tonight. Let me take a look and just see if we do have Taco Bell Yes, we do.
And yes, we do. Yes, we do.
77 for Mr. Andrew Hocking. He starts it off in a big way, and now we go to the other man from Canada, who's always a chip off the old Mario block, Mark Leota.
No. Yeah. A&W, I've definitely had them before. They've got some good burgers. I'll give this a 95.
Oh, he Taco Bell's
Whoa!
95 for Mr. Leota. That's 2 big A's so far. Now we go to the man who knows so much about burgers. He practically had one every other day of the week. Mr. Brandon Bogard. A&W.
Don't call me a burger expert. Please.
He already done did.
I already done it, so it's already. Yeah, sorry about that, but
Well, I don't know. So, because I've never actually had one of these, I'm just looking at a menu myself, what they've got,
mhm.
and corn dog nuggets. I'm fearing what a corn dog is supposed to look like.
You ever had something at the carnival that's just about what close to a corn dog would be, you know?
Yeah.
It's a deep fried hot dog, and they basically spread mustard or some kind of other condiment on it and just eat it off of a stick.
Oh,
Oh, geez.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
so I give it a 71.
71.
Okay.
All right. Still a passing grade, a 71. Nicely done. Okay, and the man, of course, who always knows he's also celebrating a birthday today, and he looks like Jesus and looks like Dr. Squash's man. The man with the AVGN expert who's not going to be on the AVGN tier tonight because it's all fast food. Here is Johnny Pizzi.
That's right. Although if he mentions any of these fast food stuff, I'll probably mention. I don't think he has. Besides the McKids. But A&W, I didn't really know that there was a A&W restaurant. I didn't know that. I feel like I have heard. Of course, I always knew about the root beer, which I believe came first on what I looked at. But I'm looking at it right now. I can wonder why the closest one near me is about 2 hours somewhere in New York, upstate New York, I believe.
Somewhere on the other side of the world, right? Yep.
Well, yeah. It is, even though it is New York, near Fishkill, New York. It's now 1 hour and 32 minutes. But they also go a lot of cool stuff. Like, you got your hot dogs, I see the chili dogs, what do they call them, Coney? Desserts with Captain Crunch cereal shake. I would probably want that. And of course, burgers. I'd probably get myself double cheese, bacon double cheeseburger. It looks like, but I gotta go. I'm gonna give this 82.
82. Okay. A very low B. Nicely done. Okay. All right. So Scott's still. I guess Scott's gonna come in about 9:30. Then Scrabble's on for about a half an hour. Give or take. Wow, let's see. A&W. The first time I actually saw this place was I was in Kissimmee, Florida, in Old Town. And I happened to see this restaurant, and I'm like, ooh. Now, I've drank A&W root beer as a kid. Love it. I also like cream soda. Put a little milk in it and make a nice little cream, like a nice cream soda mixture, right? They have original A&W on tap in the barrel. Okay, they are famous for it. Their food is very much like Dairy Queen's. Burgers, fries, hot dogs, chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders. But their star thing is, of course, their drink, the A&W root beer, the old-fashioned kind. And that's what I loved about it. You get it in the barrel. You can actually dispense it from the barrel. It looks like an old, kind of a mocked-up version. Creamy, floaty, smooth, good. And they actually have root beer floats for their desserts as well, too. Because what would not be A&W without a root beer float, right? This place, I was really intrigued. Their setup is just like the Old Town setup back in the days of Sarsaparilla. I'm going to actually give It's 89, a high B. I give it a high B. There we go.
All right.
Not quite an A because, of course, their food is very, generic in general. Because they're basically the star of the show is the root beer. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go ahead and divide this by 5 and see where we stand.
Root beer.
Okay, I'm not getting any. Whoops.
Me
All
neither.
right, let's try this again here.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, wow, that was kind of weird. Let's play that again here.
There we go.
Okay, so we actually have a great score for this one. It goes up in the B tier, 87.8. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Great job. A couple of A's and some B's. Give it a high B overall. Very good. Next up on the list is Arby's. Oh, yeah. All right. Places, Okay, and this time we start with Mark Leota.
I don't think I've ever had Arby's.
Really? There's no Arby's up in Canada?
There might be, but I haven't been able to find any. But I'm sure that they're pretty good, so I'll give it a 77.
A 77. Okay.
Oh.
All right. Very good. Okay. Brandon Bogard, Arby's.
So,
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. Give me that free city, please.
Yeah.
We have the meat. That's right. He just pretty much gave us that great slogan there. Uh-huh.
so I'm not a fan that they have like the ham ones.
Oh, the roast beef, you mean?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, roast beef. Yeah.
That's what they're famous for. Arby's roast beef.
If the only thing they've got is like good crinkle nut fries and premium nuggets, like maybe I could try. I'll give it some leeway though, and I'll give it a 75.
A 75. Okay, still a decent passing grade there. Very good. Gianni, you're up with Arby's.
All right, I've had Arby's once. There's a lot of Arby's around me, but I had it once. What used to be Good Mood Food, now they have the meats. I remember
Yeah.
those old commercials. The Good Mood Food. Yeah, but I've had it once. I had the roast beef, which is good, but I had only been there once. But it was pretty good. I mean, that's what they're known for. I'm gonna give this one 84.
84. Okay, a low B, but still very respectable. Whoops. You heard that. I heard it too through it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. 84. Okay. Andrew, Mr. Hawking, you're up with Arby's.
I've been to the Harvey's once in a city called Kitchener, Ontario. Past 2 years ago, and I've never been. This is the first time I enjoy a roast beef sandwich. Like, oh my god, it's so good. And you know what? I'm gonna give it a nice high number and a perfect score of 100.
100. Look at this. He got it. There it is. Nicely done. Good job there. 100 for Andrew Hawking. Now, I remember Arby's when they actually sold baked potatoes back in the early 80s.
Oh,
Okay. Because, yeah, I remember that.
yeah. There you go.
Free city on that one. But by today's standards, I love the beef and cheddars. Love the that special roll with the onion, with the onion rolls. Oh my god, they are so good. And I've had the roast beef, to be honest, but I love the horsey sauce. The horsey sauce that they have. Sauce, yes. It's the spiciest stuff I think I've ever had. It is
Ah!
Smoke weed every day.
Oh, boy. Yeah, get another one. Yeah, get another one. Get another one.
Who did that? Was that Bogard that did that with the horse sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got to give Arby's I got to give it a Taco Bell, and I got to give it 93. 93.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Definitely. All right, we've got our 5 scores, so let's go ahead and average them up. Here we go. Okay, it's actually going to, we got another B. Look at that, 85.8. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
here
need to
comes
compare
Scott
it.
McKay. He's here.
Oh,
Let's
Yay! There he is. There's Scott.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, good.
Hey.
Sorry,
welcome
I'm a little
to
late, though.
Well, we've
was-
only got through 2, so I would like to ask Scott on his opinion on A&W and Arby's, and of course, what would you say about those? Would you keep them in the B tier there, Scott, for Arby's and A&W?
Yeah, I keep both of them in the B tier.
Which one? Have you had both?
Yes, I actually do. The town I live in actually has both. So
Cool.
I've actually, and I had Arby's just yesterday, even. So there you go.
Nice. What do you like at Arby's? Beef and cheddar or roast beef?
Combination of both the beef and cheddar and the gyros. You know,
The
three
Heroes,
cheese
yes.
gyros.
I forgot about the
Oh.
Heroes.
And of
yes.
course, they're curly fries too, though. So there you go.
Oh, the curly fries. You can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Yeah,
What about A&W? Do you like the root beer? Or,
I really like their root beer and all that. Of course, we have an A&W that also has the Long John Silver's in the same.
Oh yeah, the
thing as
connection.
well. So
Yeah.
we have a connected version. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of interesting. I get to have fish and root beer at the same time.
There you go. Excellent. All right. Since Scott McVeigh has joined us late, he's going to be on the bottom of that tier. All right, bottom of that after Gianni. So we've got the next one coming up. We've got 2 B's so far, gentlemen. Good job. Let's get one more in here before we go to break, and the next one up. Whoops. Okay, it's called Baja Fresh Mexican Grill. If I can pull it up there, it is. And I think that's got to be something in California because
It has
Baja
to be.
Fresh, yeah, it has to be. I've probably never heard of it, but this time we'll start with Brandon Bogard.
So for this one, we've got burritos, salads, tacos, quesadillas, nachos, and sides with queso and guacamole.
Wow, a whole bit of everything.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, maybe with the nachos and the quesadillas, you might have gotten me, but the rest,
That's all right. Okay.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
67.
67. Oh, a buzzer. Oh, and that's a D. Okay. Mr. Pizzi, you're up with Baja Fresh Mexican Grill.
Okay, closest one to me is near Timonium, Maryland, which is 146.95 miles away.
Wow. Distance wise, yeah. You if you really want that so badly, you could have.
And I'm looking at it. I like Mexican. Mexican is probably one of my favorite types of food,
Yeah.
but I really doesn't look like that appealing. Like I'm trying to find like what I probably have on the menu, and I'm not really finding much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, definitely look. I mean, it's good. It's basically an average Mexican restaurant, but I'm gonna put it in the C tier. Definitely, I thought it was gonna be like kind of similar to a Chipotle or Moe's or Cordoba, but I don't know. It doesn't look like that. I think you can just order all of that like the traditional like restaurant, not necessarily fast food. But I'm gonna go to I'm gonna do it 76.
76. Okay. A little bit of a mid C there. Okay, very good. All right, Scott McVeigh, you're up with Baja Fresh.
Okay, I'll be honest with you. I have never been to a Baja Fresh. In fact, the nearest one I know of for a Baja Fresh, a minimum 5-hour drive away from where I live. The next closest is Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth.
That's
And then
about
after-
desperation.
And then after that, you got to go all the way to Nashville, Tennessee from where I live. So, yeah. No, I can't give a really good opinion. All I can say is Mexican food. I like it anyway. I'll just give it an 80.
An 80. Oh my goodness. Despite it. Okay. An 80. Respectable. Yes, indeed. Okay. All right. Mr. Hawking, you're up there with Baja Fresh.
All right, so we don't have Baja Fresh here in Canada, but if I do go find it in the States, I will go see it. So I know I like Mexican food, so I will give, if I do go visit that in the States, I will go give it a 92.
Oh, wow. 92. A Taco Bell. Wow. Okay. 92 for you. Mark, you're up with Baja Fresh.
We
I would
don't have it up here, so I've never been there.
Yep.
I might have to check it out if I go to the US again.
Mhm.
80.
80. Okay.
Ooh.
And I think you'll
An
be
80
we
there.
tied up. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the oh yeah. We don't have the high roller double. I have to put that in. Remind me at the end of the show to put that high roller double in there in my sound effects so I have it so we double up. Now, with Baja Fresh, I have no idea about this place. It must be in California. It's got to be. It sounds like it because the Baja region's out in California. It's gotta
Well,
be-
there's several Californias. Most of it's going to be closer to California, Nevada, maybe in Arizona, and then very little east of that.
is
east
there
of
any in
that,
Florida?
yeah.
Can somebody look at
No, there's no Florida. I'm looking at the map right now. As I mentioned, the closest to where you are at there is Atlanta.
That would be, that would basically be above that would be about a 4 or 5 hour drive like you just with the exit. So I can't really say anything about it. I have to give it a 50 and buzz it.
Oh.
I have no idea about it, and we're gonna run into some of these that are not even in our region. So in that case, you guys were really generous in this. Here we go with the divided by 6. Average it out. Okay. It's going to stay in the C tier, 74.1. Very good. Nicely done there, gentlemen. Okay, it's break time. It is time for What Am I? Yes.
Yay.
We are going to put up the What Am I tracker there. There it is, the ticker. Oh, whoa. Okay. Andrew has 5-0 leaves after 2 periods. Ooh.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Wow.
That's same thing for Mark 2. Same thing for Mark 2 as well.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a What Am I question here. I give you the first 3 clues of this What Am I, and here we go. Clue number 1, please. I am an object. Well, now that could be anything.
Yeah, too easy.
Yeah, clue number 2. I am a covering on certain animals.
Okay.
Okay, more detail.
Huh?
Getting more detail. There you go.
Yes,
That's
there you go.
I am a covering on certain animals. And clue number 3, I am a graduated series.
Oh.
And that's your 3 clues there. All right. Now
That's
that was some 3 of the toughest clues I've ever had to give on a What Am I,
Right, yeah.
All right. So anybody got to take a break, go to the bathroom?
Nope.
Okay.
So update on the times in the first 3, Jason.
Oh, yes, please do. Tell us about that.
Well, so far, for the first time, one person who got all three in the quickest, and that is Mark.
Yay! Mark gets a free city.
Oh,
All three in below 20 seconds.
Okay.
cool.
Very good, Mark. Nicely done on your time frame there. You
Hey,
Yeah.
Mario's the best.
all right.
What you got there, Scott? What you got there?
I got an airplane. That's
Ah,
more than just an airplane
Oh,
transformer.
all right.
Transformer during our talk, so there you go.
Okay. Let's get back to our list.
all right. Let's go ahead and get back to the game here. Here we go. Reopening the board. Here we go. All right, we did 3 so far of our list here, and of course, these are the remaining ones here on our title called Best Fast Food, Fast Casual Restaurants. This is what we're looking at right here.
Nice.
Okay, so the next one up on the list is an old timer, Blimpie. Ooh,
Yeah.
Blimpie, really good stuff there. This time we'll start with Gianni Pizzi with Blimpie.
Okay. I have never heard of this one.
Really?
And I have not.
Wow.
It looks almost like a Subway, but
It was actually
there's
before.
one near.
Yeah.
Before Subway. Okay.
Mhm.
There's one near. Actually, yeah, Maplewood and Union, so close by. I didn't know that.
Oh, they still exist. They do exist in like gas stations.
I'm on the website right now. It's 60 years apparently. So.
Wow, that's great.
Mm.
But definitely will have some good stuff, like their ultimate meatball. That kind of looks cool.
Yeah.
It
I'm
does
looking
look
at some stuff. They got stuff Subway doesn't have. I always think they got mac and cheese, soup, or premium mac and cheeses. So pretty good. No, don't look like I'm a big fan. I'm gonna give it 68.
68. Oh, he buzzes it. 68 for Johnny. Okay, Scott. Limpy.
I got good news and bad news. Good news, I've been to these before. The bad news is they no longer are in the state of Kansas.
Oh, they
Yeah, the nearest one to me is Joplin, Missouri, though, but that's okay.
okay.
So yeah, but I remembered years ago going to a good Blimpie in another town. This is as good quality, if it's just a little bit better than Subway. I give it another good score of 85.
85. All right. Nicely done there, Scott. Very good. Okay, Mr. Hocking, you're up with Blimpie.
Okay, so there's another place I've never been, and it's again, Blimpie came here in Canada. So if I go to go to the States, I will check it out. So, and I'm gonna go right in the 80s and stick to the natural 80, of course.
Okay, a big 80 for Andrew Hocking. Nicely done. We got it recorded. Mark Leota, you're up with Blimpie.
What the heck is a Blimpie? Mario don't know what Blimpie is.
It's a sub sandwich shop that's like as closest to Subway as you could get, but better than Subway in my book. I'll
Yeah.
my
We don't have a Blimpie here in Canada. That's probably why I've never heard of it. I'll give it the Nintendo 64.
Nintendo 64.
Oh my.
Okay, he buzzes it though. Nintendo 64 for Mark Leota. Now we go to Brandon Bogard with Blimpie.
Blimpie, provided by the Goodyear blend. So,
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I just wrote that. Yeah.
from what I saw, the meatball sandwich, it's like Subway, you said.
Yep.
They got cookies with cinnamon rolls, brownies, and muffins. I don't think Subway has that. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. No, Subway has cookies, and
Yeah,
they
they
have
do.
those foot long
Subway's got the best.
those churros. Those foot long churros now they call them, I think.
Mhm.
Those Twistables. Yep.
I'm telling you, Subway's got the best chocolate chip cookies.
I have to agree with him on that.
Oh yeah.
I will agree with him on it. Yes.
Well, with this one, I'm going to give it a 78.
A 78.
Okay.
Nice
All
and
right,
fair.
very good. All right, nicely done there. Okay, now, gentlemen, here we go. Blimpie was the first sandwich I ever had as far as something outside of a delicatessen in New York. It was
Wow.
at the Green Acres Mall in the late 70s, early 80s. It was one of the best sandwich shops because I didn't have a taste of Subway until almost the late 80s, early 90s. We only had Blimpies. Subway was not even existing even in the Northeast until later on. Blimpie was the dominant sub shop at that time frame. Once Blimpie died down and Subway took over, well, you could see a Blimpie in any of the Hess stations with Godfather's Pizza.
Mhm.
And that's how I knew about Blimpie itself. And I tell you, one of the best sandwiches ever. I am going to give this a high 96. I'm going to Taco Bell it.
Whoa!
Yes, sir, because it was one my taste. But I'll tell you what, I grew up on deli sandwiches, cold cuts, and all that good stuff. But I mean, if I had to pair up a sub shop, I would have done. I did. You saw on Versus, we did Jersey Mike's, and Jimmy John's.
Yeah.
And votes right now so far have Jersey Mike's killing Jimmy John's like 2-1.
Yeah, I would agree with that one.
All right, we have our 6 scores, so let's go ahead and average it out. Okay, it's going to stay in the seat here at 78.5. Notice I'm not going up and down because this board is very visible.
Very short. It's very short.
board, yeah. It's not like our NES board where we have to go way up, way down, up, down, you know?
Way up.
But hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It's very simple.
Yep. So far, 2 B's and 2 C's in the 4 that we have rated. And let's go to the next one right now. It's a chicken place called Bojangles. Ooh. Yes, sir. Okay, Scott McVeigh, you're up with this chicken place called Bojangles.
Okay, I'm going to be honest. There are none of these in Kansas. This is a southern states restaurant here.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I've never been to one, but I hear it's in pretty good shape. They always have it advertised every so often when you watch a NASCAR race. Just from that knowledge alone, I'm just going to go straight in the middle because, again, no real opinion. 75.
75. You have the popular Scott McVeigh score. Yep, 75. When he doesn't have a good explanation for it, but he doesn't want to fail it, he goes for 75. That's the official Scott McVeigh score.
You
All
know,
right.
I know it.
Now go
Scott
to,
special.
that's right, the 75 Scott McVeigh special.
Yeah.
Andrew Hocking, you're up with Bojangles.
Okay. First of all, I've never been there before. I don't know why they didn't put one here in Canada. Because, yeah, exactly. So, if I do go to the States, I will definitely go to that place. So, I'm going to go 2 ahead of Scott, and I'm going to give myself a 77.
All right, a 77. Okay. There it is. All right. Mark Leota, you're up with Bojangles.
We definitely don't have that up here in Canada.
Mm-hmm.
So I would have no experience with this. I'll have to give it the lowest score possible of 50. Oh, no.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's how he feels about it. Like I said, if you've never heard about it, you might have to fail it, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Okay. Now we go to Brandon Bogard with Bojangles.
So while I am impressed, the Southern Gravy biscuit I'm looking at. Gravy biscuit.
Smoke weed every day.
Yep.
That's what happens when you have too many gravy biscuits. You got to
Oh, boy.
Oh, my
gravy
God.
biscuit.
Oh, I thought somebody
My goodness.
sound effect on that. Everything else, we have a chicken, which is pretty good.
Yep.
Get this. Get a 12-piece or 20-piece chicken meal. That's awesome. I'm gonna give it 86.
86.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that 20
There you
piece that
go.
won it for me.
86. Okay. Mr. Pizzy, what do you have to say about Bojangles?
I've seen him around, never had him. I was once in North Carolina once recently, and there was our hotel was nearby a Bojangles, although we never got it.
Mhm.
But I do like some of the stuff here. Mostly chicken sandwiches. The sides are good. Gravy biscuits. I mean, I don't know. Yes, biscuits go with gravy.
Yes, they do.
I don't.
Especially sausage gravy.
This sounds so good. I do like this. I'm changing my mind about this. I do like this. I mean, I've had biscuits and gravy before. I mean, it's a southern thing. You got a southern restaurant. I mean, why not? Of course, you gotta have it.
Right.
73.
73. Okay, there you go. Nicely done. Okay. Well, let me say this much. Haven't been down here 29 years in the state of Florida. I finally got my taste of Bojangles sometime in the 2010s. So about 15 years ago, around 2011, 2012, they finally came here to Central Florida. And I looked at this and I said, oh, another chicken place. Okay. No, this is not just another chicken place. I actually had my first chicken biscuit here. And I have to say, having had chicken biscuits here and having them had at Chick-fil-A and having them had somewhere else, they had the best chicken biscuit of all of the chicken places I've been to. Now, the chicken itself, wait a minute now, the chicken itself, I still have KFC and Popeyes as kind of like my 1-2 punch, but Bojangles would be a shot third easily. So I'm going to give this, based on my experiences and the fact that the owner screwballed everybody at Christmas time by just shutting the doors and putting everybody out of a job around Christmas time down here. That's why all the Bojangles folded. That was not very cool on his part. I'm going to give it only a 79 because of the fact that 79 because of the fact that that scumbag just decided to lay off everybody right 2 weeks before Christmas. That's not cool. You got a great
Yeah, that's kind of being a dick.
That's a true dick move.
Exactly. Greedy son of a bee. And after that,
Merry Christmas. Oh, guess what? Oh, you're all getting laid off.
You're all fired. Yeah, you're fired. Yeah, well, not to be. All right. So we've got our 6 scores. Let's go ahead and reach them out. Okay, it's going to stay in the C tier at 73.3. Okay. It's about a middle C. So far, we've got 3 C's and 2 B's in our quest for the best fast food and fast casual restaurants. Let's go to the next one here. One of my favorites and probably one of yours as well. Boston Market, or what was Boston Chicken. Then it became Boston Market. So this time we will go back to the top of the order with Andrew Hocking.
Okay. Once again, never been there before. I saw it in the commercials. I like, oh, I want to go there and get some chicken.
Mm-hmm.
So if I want to go there in the States, I don't know what's the closest that the Boston Market is. So I'm gonna give a nice high number. I want to go there 98.
98. Wow. Taco Bell it. Anybody got information of the closest one from Andrew's state, Andrew's territory?
Well, I looked up, tried to do the store locations thing for that. A lot of them are looking like East Coast, West Coast here. I'll tell you right now in advance for my review, none in the central part of the United States at all.
All right, so we go to Mark Leota now with his look at Boston Market.
I've never been to Boston Market. I mean, I've been to Boston, but I've never been to Boston Market. I'll have to give this another 50.
Oh,
Oh,
difference
Oh,
of opinion
sad.
there because he's never been, and that's legitimately acceptable. There you go. Okay, Brandon Bogard, you're up with Boston Market.
I don't know if I remember having a Boston Market exactly. When I looked at the menu, I saw one of them said signature, followed by Cordon Bleu. Excuse me.
Bless
sorry.
you. A
bless
signature-
you! Holy moly!
Shoo!
Bless you! Oh my god!
3 in a row. 3 in a row.
That was two. That was two.
Mr.
Sorry.
Sneeze, you know.
I'm sorry. As I was trying to say, it had signature followed by Cordon Bleu, and I'm like, signature?
Mm-hmm.
Signature what? And then I looked up and it said roastery chicken. I'm like, oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mhm.
Yes, they are famous for their rotisserie chicken. That's one of their most popular. That's why they were called Boston Chicken at one time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw they also had meatloaf.
Yep.
That's part
They have turkey.
mac and cheese. So I'm gonna give it an 80.
An 80. Okay.
Ooh.
I'll give it a pass.
Oh, an 80. All right. Very good. Okay, Gianni, Boston Market.
Okay, I haven't been to Boston Market in a while. There's one nearby us on Route 22, like 7 miles from us.
At least it's close. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it is. We go. We've had it. It's very good. I remember used to go there a lot. We used to go there when grandmother's alive every most Fridays, and then we would always get Boston Market. I either get the meatloaf, which that was one of my favorites. Sometimes the turkey was good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I usually get the mac and cheese, sometimes the mashed potatoes. Which, it was very good. One of the restaurants I've definitely had a lot. I'm gonna give this 95.
Oh, a Taco Bell.
Mhm.
95. All right. Very good. Okay, Scott, you're up with Boston Market.
Yeah, but as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, not one near the area. But the good news is, years ago, they used to have them in Wichita, Kansas, where I actually got to go visit one, and it was really good. Very good. Not only do they have the good chicken, not only have the good meatloaf, but their pot roast. Oh my god, that was so tasty.
Oh.
That is so good.
I
Now
thought
the
they
only
had pot
sad thing,
pies. I thought it was
Yeah.
pot pies.
among
That-
other things,
mhm.
Could have
the
been a
only
pot.
sad thing is now these days the only way I can get at Boston Market is I go to the frozen food section of my grocery store.
Yeah, that's true. You're right about that.
Yeah, but I still, because of the memories I had when I visited that place and how awesome it tasted, that's a 97.
97, a Taco Bell.
Oh.
There it is. And of course, one up for Andrew Hocking because he gave it a 98, I think.
So yep.
Nicely done. We got a lot of high scores there. Now I remember when it was Boston Chicken, and they only had chicken. They only had rotisserie chicken. They had all the sides, and one of my mom's favorite sides was the apples. The apples and the warm apples in the
Mhm.
sauce with the marshmallows.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you, and this is none of you guys have brought it up. And Scott, I was surprised you didn't bring this up. The
Mhm.
damn cornbread on the face of
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Oh, when you mention the cornbread, Jason, you're making me hungry already.
Yeah.
Boston Market is known for its cornbread loaves. It is sweet. It is good. You could get a dozen and live off of that stuff. Give it up. I'm going to give it a big 100.
Whoa!
Yes, sir. And I tell you, my favorite out of it was actually the turkey. I love the turkey.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Turkey's good.
They had chicken, they had turkey. I think they also had ham, and I think it was also pot pies. I think. And they
Mhm.
Yeah.
would have a whole bunch of stuff there, but I always used to get the turkey with the mashed potatoes and the cornbread, and just stock up on the sides and just live it up.
Yeah.
Oh
They were
yeah.
the only ones that had the mac and cheese where it was ziti. It was rotini mac and cheese.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. One of the-
That is for sure. and that
Still
was
is, yeah.
one of the. That's what the only way I like mac and cheese is with rotini pasta. I don't like it any other way.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and average them out here. Yeah. Who the hell belched?
Not me. Nope. Not me.
86.6, gentlemen. Nicely done on Boston Market. A very good one. We have 3 B's and 3 C's, no A's, no D's, and no F's, even though we've gotten a couple of F's on the grading system, but nothing overall where we could actually say it was that bad. And now, with 10 minutes left before the end of the second half hour, we go to one of our possibly our favorite burger places, Burger King. Hello, there it is. Now, that is the new logo, but I heard that the old logo is coming back with the logo between the 2 buns, and I like that.
Yeah.
Newsflash, it did. It already did.
It did. Oh, yeah, it's been back.
Okay, good.
Mark Leota, we start with you this time with Burger King.
Oh, I've definitely been to Burger King several times. I don't remember exactly all the burgers I've had, but the Whoppers are pretty good. It's so yummy, the Burger King. This one I can definitely give a perfect 100.
Aha!
Oh!
There it is. Nice. 100 from Mr. Leota. And now we go to Brandon Bogard with
Mario loves giving a perfect score. Woo-hoo.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Nice doing. Okay, BB, you're up.
So while I don't really care for their onion rings,
Oh.
That's true.
or their cheesy tots, or their mozzarella sticks, I do like their burgers.
Yep.
I do like their fries.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who doesn't like their chicken, I'm sorry. I do. I like their nuggets. And I like their past commercials, especially the Whopper family commercials.
Yep.
Oh man, I remember those. Those.
This
were the
guy's
days.
salivating right now. He wants a
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, great.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna dip in my tongue. I want one so badly.
no, that's not what I'm. That's not. I'm thinking nostalgia.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like you're making us all hungry here when you're freaking visions of Whoppers and rings and tater tots, man.
Well, I love the commercial. I also love the commercials, the classic commercials.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so, 96.
96. It's still a Taco Bell. Well, you know what? This is gonna be funny. Once we get to Taco Bell, and if you guys don't give Taco Bell a Taco Bell, that's gonna be some fricked up,
Yeah.
that's really bad. Gianni, we're up to you. With Burger King.
Let's make that
I know,
video
right?
joke.
Oh, of course, definitely a classic. Again have traditions of going to Burger King when I was with my grandparents. Sometimes every Saturday night I was with them. Or when we would go down to the beach, usually on a Friday at night, we would stop at a restaurant that usually had Burger King. And I've been eating Burger King a little more lately. It's been a while since I had it, and I plan to start having it again. And of course, it's pretty good. Although I heard at some locations they don't have the mozzarella sticks anymore.
Yeah.
They have the mozzarella fries.
Yeah, they got some new ones. Yes, you're right about
I
that.
heard about from Hinkle, I think, told me about that. So he works there.
Yep.
Yep. But I mean, of course, it's a classic, and Hinkle would hate me if I didn't do this. It's paying 100.
Oh, 100. Look out. There it is. He got it. Gianni comes up with a perfect score, and now we go to the man who's probably eaten so many Whoppers in his time he can't even count on his fingers. Hey.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble a little bit, but I don't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I hate to say this, but the Burger King on a whole is great, but the location in my town is not that good.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
bad.
bad. Sir, not the best employees or like that. Keep in mind that my Burger King is also one of those that's open 24 hours a day here. So
Ooh.
plus they actually work on the major holidays. So in other words, they don't even get Christmas off, stuff like that. I
Wow.
still like the food, even
Yeah.
though I don't eat it that often, just for because of the how everything is bad at my place. Though I can't give it 100, but I can
Mhm.
still give you a good 90 on it.
A 90. Okay, that's respectable. That is a Taco Bell because it is an A. Very good. Okay. Burger King, Mr. Hawking.
Okay, so Burger King, one of my favorite fast foods of all time, and love the Whoppers, and especially we had here in Canada mozzarella sticks here in Canada. So I love everybody get a perfect 100, and guess what? And so did I.
Aha! He gives it 100 too. There you go. There you go. Very good. Nicely done there. Well, I must say that I have had my share of Whoppers. I have had my share of the original chicken sandwich, which I would rather order than a Whopper. I love the original chicken sandwich. And I love the fact that Burger King has the 2 for $6, the 2 for $7s. But one of my favorite things is their breakfast item, their egg enormous burrito.
Ooh.
You get that with sausage or bacon. It's got a hash brown in it. It's got egg. It's got cheese. It's got all of the things in there. And you're saying to yourself, this man's supposed to be watching his weight. Yes, I know. Before I went on Weight Watchers, I was eating one of these at least every other day. So yes, I did. I have had cut back. I can't remember the last time I had Burger King, but if I did go to Burger King, I would order the original chicken sandwich. I love the onion rings. I will get the onion rings anytime over the French fries. Not to say French fries are not great, they're not good. They are good, but I'd rather just go with the onion rings. I don't like the sauce, the zesty sauce, the zinger, the onion ring sauce. I mean, I've had it, my share of onion ring sauces all over the place, and I must say, a sit-down restaurant like Miller's has a really good zinger onion ring sauce. But we're talking Burger King here. I like everything there. I don't like the croissant. I don't like the croissants. They're famous for that. But and nobody mentioned the Hershey pie. Nobody mentioned the pie, the Hershey pie. What are their signatures? And of course, now they got frozen Coke and frozen. Frozen.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Hershey pie.
Yeah, it's a Hershey's wedge of pie. It's got.
It's
Yep.
good though.
It's a Hershey chocolate pie. It's basically what it is. Yep. But I'll tell you what, who has actually the best was actually Arby's, and I've totally forgot about them and the jalapeno poppers.
Oh yeah.
But getting back to Burger King, I cannot give this 100, but I sure can give it a Taco Bell. I'm going to definitely say 95. Yes.
Whoa!
Yes. Because compared to McDonald's, Burger King is making a huge comeback. And where I have 3 Burger Kings in my area, my favorite one is in Winter Springs. And I've told them flat out, you guys get the best service. Oh, yeah. So in terms of customer service, that one in Winter Springs is my favorite. I will go there anytime if I want to go have Burger King. Let's divide it by 6 and see what we get. Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, you guys got your first A of the night, 96.8.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Great job, guys. I knew we would get an A before the end of the night somewhere along the line here. You know what I mean? Okay, it's time for another break here. It's time for more clues from What Am I? As you can see, the What Am I is up on the ticker. So here are the next 3 clues on the board. Clue number 4, please. I am a symbol for justice. Clue number 5. Okay. Other objects can be made according to me. Yep. That's right. Other objects can be made according to me. Okay.
Okay.
And clue number 6. I am a succession of musical notes. I think that one probably would get away, you know.
I think it
That
might
one right
have been.
there might be the one that gets everybody to get it right, you know. All right. We're up to the second half hour of our program. Hope you're enjoying this edition of Wipe Those Tears, episode 33. And don't forget, of course, next week we go back to the NES games. Boo.
Yeah.
Because we're not even halfway through this list, and we're halfway through our program. We got a lot of these that we have to pick up here. We might have to next week and finish it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's go ahead and get back to the game. All right, we're ready for the next. Okay, we're ready for it. And the next one up on the list is a chicken place that's very popular in Texas called Raising Cane's. And now that one's coming to Florida. And in fact, it's already here. And it's been popular everywhere. Okay, so we start this time, I think, with Brandon Bogard. Yes.
Cane's, eh?
Yes.
Okay, not to be confused with Cane's Furniture.
No.
Not this case.
So I'm actually liking what I'm seeing, except, however, for the dip and the coleslaw.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like the look of the chicken sandwich. It looks like Publix chicken.
Oh, wow.
On the chicken sandwich, I mean.
Yeah.
Not the tenders, the sandwich.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give it a 93, though. Everything else looks pretty good.
Oh,
It
wow.
does sound good though.
Yeah, they have a special cane sauce. It's kind of like, it looks like a Thousand Island dressing base sauce. Yep. All right. We now go to Gianni Pizzi with Raising Cane's.
So there aren't any in New Jersey, but thanks to there being one in Penn Station, New York, where I go a lot, I've actually got to have it once, and it's pretty good. I got the chicken sandwich, fries with the sauce. I gotta tell you, I mean, it was definitely worth everybody talking about. And I'm gonna give this one 85.
85. Okay. Very mid B. Very good. Okay, Scott, Raising Cane's.
Well, this is a good little place. Now, I've yet to actually try one, but I know they're not a huge distance away from me. Unfortunately, again, I got to go to a large city to be able to enjoy one. Heard some good foods. I'm just going to go for a quick score, 85.
85. Okay. Double up with Gianni there. Very good. Okay, Mr. Hawking, you're up with Raising Cane's.
Okay, there is not one Raising Cane's restaurant here in Canada. I want to go there in Florida, if there's one in Florida, of course.
You'd have to come by me in order to get one because it just opened up.
Well, if I will win I'll win the lottery, and then I go see you in Florida. That's why. So let's get back to the Raising Cane's. I want to go there sometime, and there's two people with the 85. I was saying one or two people with 85. I hope to go with 85 as well.
Oh, 3 people with 85. You guys are very generous on a restaurant. Some of you have not even been to yet. That's interesting.
Yes, it's
Okay,
true.
Mark Leota, you're up with Raising Cane's.
Well, I have been to Texas, which was in 2011, but I never came across this place. I guess I've never even heard of it. Oh, I'm going to have to give it a 60. Oh, no.
60? Oh, all
dear.
right. Well, that's the way it goes.
Oh, no.
Mario just got squashed.
Mario hopes to do better during Mario Party tomorrow.
That's right. Now, we all have to mention the fact that our good buddy Jason Kelly works at Raising Cane's. Yes, sir. Jason Kelly, who is our announcer for the Queens New Yorker. He's also, of course, out there in Game Show Land, go check him out, man. He's a great friend of mine. Go friend him on Facebook. He's a good guy, and he's full of pep and energy. And he's out there also announcing for many of the Discord games like Pitfall. Now you see it. No, I don't think. I think he was even doing for Super Password. So, a lot of great stuff. Give him a chance. He's a great announcer of mine, good friend. But they have come down here to Florida, and they've made their mark. But I have yet to try these guys, so I cannot, for the love of God, unfortunately, give it any kind of score other than 50 because of the fact that I haven't tried it. I have to give it a 50, unfortunately. So I hear it's good, but I'll be the judge of that because when it comes to chicken places, I have like I said, my 1-2 is Popeyes, KFC, that sort of thing. But I look at this Raising Cane's and I say to myself, this is like a Huey Magoo's to me. And yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
All right, so we've got our scores here. So let's go ahead and average them out, divided by 6. Okay, it's going to stay in the C tier at 76.3. Very good. So far, 1A, 3 Bs, and 4 Cs out of the 7 that we've looked at. Okay. Yeah. Oh, 8, actually. Yeah, we've looked at 8 of them so far.
Yeah.
Okay, next up on the list is the sister shop to Hardee's, which is Carl's Jr.
Mhm.
All right, and this time we will start with Gianni Pizzi.
Okay, heard of it, never had it. Just gonna look at it real quick. Okay. Yeah, mostly burgers from what I'm seeing, although loaded guacamole bacon fries.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff from what I'm seeing. If I look at burger char-boiled burgers. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Some weird names. Big Angus, the Ghost, Double the Ghost. Okay, famous stuff. Okay, I do like some of this stuff. Does look good. Guacamole bacon burger. Okay, a lot of guacamole there, which I like. I'm gonna give this, because I remember I had it, 77.
77. Okay. A mid C. Thank you, Gianni. All right, Mr. McVeigh, Seffi, what do you say about Carl's Jr.?
Okay, I can tell you right now, I've only been to one Carl's Jr., but I've been to several Hardee's, and they are the exact same thing. And I actually like Hardee's for the most part, so I actually can say I will give this a good 91.
91. That's in the Taco Bell. 91. Very good. Yeah. So if you've never had Carl's Jr., but you've had, because there's no Hardee's down here in our list, so unfortunately, we will have to count. You can classify it with a Hardee's if you haven't had Carl's Jr. Definitely, you can say yes, I've had Hardee's before. All right, Scott, thank you for the 91, and now we go to Andrew Hocking with Carl's Jr. or / Hardee's.
All right. So once again, never been there before. So I hope they have great burgers down there in the States for Carl's Jr. I know I saw the commercials, and I thought, I think we should have Carl's Jr. here in Canada. So I'm going to go one up of Scott, and we'll go with 92.
Oh, 92. One up them. All right, very good. Great job there. 92 for Andrew Hocking, and now we go to Mark Leota. Carl's Jr. / Hardee's.
Never been there. Never been there, so I have no experience. 54.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that, like I said, if you've never been there before, definitely one of those things. Brandon Bogard, you're up with Carl's Jr. or / Hardee's.
So I was going back and forth with this one because of the salads. Onion rings, fried zucchini, jalapeno popper. Oh God. And chili cheese fries.
Aw.
But Natural cut fries, Crisket fries. Okay. Okay, we're getting better now.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip cookies. Okay. That's the burger I'm looking at right now. All right, you're starting to win it. So not really a fail. I'm giving it a 79.
A 79. Okay.
Mm.
That's a very good passing high C there. All right, Carl's Jr. / Hardee's. Now, I actually finally tried a Hardee's after being down here in Florida for 29 years. I found it in DeBarry, actually, in Volusia County, right between the I-4 underpass. There was a Hardee's there. There was a racetrack, and there was a McDonald's and some other small restaurants and IHOP and all that. And I said, you know what? I'm going to try Hardee's for the first time. I went in there. They recommended it, and I was really impressed. I love it. Would I go back there again? Yes. But would I make the trip all the way back to Volusia County? Unless I'm door dashing out there or doing some kind of something out there. That would be the only way I go. But their food is fantastic. It is great stuff. It is key to Florida, and they've had it here for as long as I've been down here. So I am going to give it a 94. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yay.
And of course, it's a taco. But I was really impressed with Hardee's / Carl's Jr. Yes. Break their legs, break their knees. We got beef at Hardee's.
Ouch.
The only slogan I remember was when the Hardee's cheerleaders. All right, here we go with the average.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, Carl's Jr. / Hardee's gets an 81.16, so that goes in the B tier. 4B, 4 C's and an A so far. Nicely done. We go to the next one. And it's everybody's favorite drive-through, Checkers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. This time now we start with you, Scott.
I'm sorry, but I've never been to a Checkers.
Oh, wow. Really?
And, yeah, in fact, the closest one to me is in Iowa.
Oh,
Yeah, Iowa is the closest one.
even when you went to like out of state or somewhere else.
Yeah, we're talking at least 2 states away how far I could go.
Oh, wow.
So I can't rate this at all, to be honest with you. I'll have to give it. I know it's a good place. I'm just going to go with my average 75 just to say it's done.
Statement. Okay, that's fair enough. Yep. Checkers has some really good burgers and a lot of other interesting stuff. And when I get to my synopsis, I'll tell you more about that. Andrew Hocking, we're looking at Checkers.
Okay, so I agree with Scott. I've never been there. The closest Checkers I go there is in London, Ontario, of course. So I want to go there sometime when I go to London, Ontario to Checkers. So I'm gonna go one up Scott, and I'll go with 76.
Alrighty, I'll let
76. You one up some. All right, that's good. Okay, Mr. Leota, you're up with Checkers.
Oh, another one I've never been to. Oh, no. Okay, maybe I'll be a little more generous this time. 65.
Still a buzzer, though. 65. All right, that's still a D. All right. Got up. Leafs win 6-2. There you go, Andy.
Yahoo! Yeah.
Okay, let's go to Brandon Bogard with Checkers.
Checkers. It's in the bag.
Yes, you're right about that. You get a free city. Nicely done.
Oh my God. Is anyone running those commercials?
Because that's a slogan that's been out there for quite some time, and you just don't. If you haven't heard it in a long time, yeah, it's in the bag. That's right. You're right. Very good.
I don't really think they do that slogan anymore.
No, they don't. That's why I mean it's kind of one of those forgotten ones because they've come up with different slogans in the newer commercials, but that's one of their classics though. Yep.
So with Checkers,
Rallies, Rallies was another one. The same thing as Checkers as Rallies.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
I
So
mean to cut you off there, BB.
So I don't remember their chickens. I do remember eating one of their burgers, and it was good. I was fine with it. I don't remember them having apple pies.
Yeah, they have them, and they're really good.
That is so bizarre. But I do know their fries. Oh man,
Seasoned fries.
those are very original fries.
Oh yeah.
Guys, unlike every others that are just like plain white, this one is like really flavored and they're really good.
Yeah. Again, in my case, just one last thing to mention. If I want checker fries, I can go to the frozen food section. But there you go.
That's true. You're right about that.
So I'll give, because of the fries and the burgers, I'll give it a 97.
Oh, 97, a Taco Bell.
Oh,
There you go.
All right, very good there. All right. Gianni Pizzi, Checkers.
I've definitely heard of it, never had it. Probably seen a lot of things similar to it, but I just had a tab of it somewhere. There we go. Okay. Yeah, a lot of it definitely seen it a lot before. Chicken, of course, known for their burgers. Big Buford or whatever. Bacon, so okay, definitely some good things. I'm gonna give this one mostly because I've never had it. It's gonna be in the C tier. I mean, I hear it's very good. 72.
72. Okay.
Mhm.
Very good. All right. So, first time I had Checkers was in Kissimmee again, in Old Town. There by the big Ferris wheel, there was a Checkers, and I'm like, Checkers? Gotta try these. Now you can go up. It is drive-through, but you can go up to the window. You can park your car and go up to the window. But what really intrigued me about Checkers is they had one of the best Texas toast patty melts.
Yes.
It's called the Buford. The Buford. This
Buford, okay.
is good. It's got 2 burgers on it: bacon, cheese, mayo, lettuce, tomato. I mean, on Texas toast. This is like, you can get a burger on a bun anytime you want, but when you get a Buford, it's on Texas toast. It is so good.
Oh, yeah,
There you go, man.
toast.
Texas toast. That's it. And, I tell you, their fries, yes, Brogard, I will agree with you. Their fries are great, but they have some really killer onion rings, too.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So with Checkers and myself, and I haven't had Checkers in a while, but there's a new one that just opened in Volusia County, and I could go to it. It's closer than going to Kissimmee. I'm going to give this a Taco Bell in 96.
oh.
Yes. Because man, now I'm craving a Buford right now.
You and me both, Jason. You and me both. That's why.
Craving burgers all over the place because we're talking about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Let's see the average. Yeah. 80.1. It's actually a B. Very good.
Cool.
I see with my high A, yeah, definitely. Okay. We got it good there. We continue on with the next one, which is everybody's popular one that crowds the drive-through up the freaking wazoo. It is not.
Look at Brandon Bogart. Look at Brandon Bogart. He's loving it already. He's loving it already.
You knew it was coming down to it, folks. Chick-fil-A. And wait till you hear my synopsis about this one, but we go back to the top of the order with Andrew Hocking. Chick-fil-A.
Okay. Brandon, I love when you do when it comes to Chick-fil-A. Okay, that's another place that I've never been there before. I want to try there sometime. You know what? I'll give 99.
Oh wow! Oh my god! For a guy who's never been there before and he so highly wants to go to it, he gives it one shy of a Happy Meal. Man, that's just yep. Okay, Mark Leota, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. Good restaurant, but for some reason it's always closed on Sundays. Mario don't know why.
It's religion.
But it is a pretty good restaurant. I give this 88.
88. Okay. Interesting. 88 there. Okay, Mr. Bogard. What do you got to say about Chick-fil-A that we don't already know? Enlighten us, please.
To me, their chicken is the best.
The what is?
Their chicken.
Yeah.
And the king of all that is their number one, the chicken sandwich.
The original chicken sandwich. That's right. Yep.
With the combination of their waffle fries.
The waffle fries. Yep. Boom, 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 boom. Put that one there. Commercial.
Oh, okay. I get where you go. Okay.
Yes, the commercial is. I was humming that commercial this morning when I was in Chick-fil-A, waiting on somebody's order.
Let me ask: Did your Chick-fil-A have brownies?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. They also have very good chocolate chunk brownies. Oh, that's true. It really is. That's why, just like Andrew, I give it 99.
Oh!
Wow, one shy of 100. He just could not give it 100 though, but that's okay. A high A there.
I still love it. I still love it.
Oh, I know. That's true. Yanni, you're up with Chick-fil-A. Come on, college man.
Oh yes, I definitely had it in college.
Restaurants.
Every college boy has had Chick-fil-A. They cannot deny it, you know?
We got a lot of these we've had.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, that was the first time I ever had it. My parents didn't really like it because of the whole thing with.
They got them in their dorms all the time. Yep.
Oh, yeah. I've had that. Those chicken sandwiches. Mac and cheese is good.
Yep.
I mean, the sauce, you can get that in stores too, and that is just. I'm going to give that. Yeah, I'll give it 100. Still.
Why not? Right, 100.
Whoa!
Eventually, he one upped everybody on that one.
Yep.
Okay, Scott, what's your experiences with play?
Yeah. This is a good place too. Only a few weeks ago, I got to go to one in Kansas City, and it's still always good though. Every so often when I go to a town that's only about 100 miles or so away from me, I like to go visit that as well too.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I'm surprised you guys did not mention was the awesome frozen lemonade milk shake or like that they have there.
Oh!
That's very
That is amazing. I love the chicken. I love their sandwiches. I love the waffle fries. I also love the fact that they actually have the little ketchup packets where you can either squeeze it out or do it for dipping, which is really amazing.
Oh, another one! You got another one!
Yeah, exactly.
That's Three Cities. He's coming up.
I even love the way they let you see how to get the food to your table with the little tents that have different colors and different symbols, so they know exactly which table to take it to. I love it.
Get another one! Get another one, too!
Can we say three cities equals 100 points for me?
Oh,
Perfect score!
Yep. Nice going, Scott. You were building it up. I could tell with the free.
Yes.
Very nice. Well, let me put it to you this way, folks. We have one of the biggest drive-throughs ever in the state of Florida, and Brandon Bogard knows about this, where there's always about 30 cars on the drive-thru at any given moment. You know what I said to the people inside of Chick-fil-A, the employees, I said, wouldn't it be funny if you put a Starbucks and a Chick-fil-A in the same building? You would have 200 cars on the drive-thru.
Aha!
Starbucks drive-thru is like Chick-fil-A's drive-thru. It is long. It is long.
Crazy, amazing, but good.
The first time I had Chick-fil-A, it was in Kissimmee again. Okay, but I was impressed with the spicy chicken sandwich. I love the spicy chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A and the waffle fries. But the big thing that they have right now is the pepper pimento chicken sandwich. You know, that's
I think I saw that last few weeks ago.
yeah, it's being offered, but they also have a peach milkshake or a banana milkshake right now that they're offering too for the holiday for the fall that they're offering. I'm in there every day basically for DoorDash. That is my most frequently picked up food for anyone ordering DoorDash is Chick-fil-A. And let me tell you something, I get a free drink every time I go in there because I'm a DoorDash driver. In fact, it's the only place where they call me by my first name because they see me and they're like, hey, Jason. There's only one cute girl in there, too, that calls me Jason. Everybody else just says, hi, sir. How you doing? I'm like,
Okay, so they get your name right?
yeah.
There you go.
You're
Smoke
lucky.
weed every day.
And
So, with all of the things that I have pretty much told you, I am going to give this 100. Yes.
Hey, all right.
You
Let me tell
are
you something. The last
you
time I
are
ate
lucky.
Chick-fil-A, though, it's been a long time.
You are lucky,
So
Jason.
I have to go pretty much back and relive the taste. But I'll tell you what, good drive-through, good food. They got, buy some stock in Chick-fil-A, folks. Just do it. If you go there on a daily basis, go ahead and invest in the company for Christ's sake. You know,
Before we get to it, you got lucky, Jason, because they got my name wrong two times. First,
Brandon, Jason always gets the luckiest. Everybody get his name right. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
I'll tell you, just say BB, and
Okay,
that's
I'll
it.
put
Just
it
say
in the
B and B. That's all you need is BB. Order for BB. That's it. And
there you go.
I can't wait for this average. I can't wait for this average.
Oh, there we
gotta
go.
see
The
this
average
one.
is ready to go.
I have
Here
a
we
feeling we're
go.
going to bong 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 this sucker.
Yep, here we go. Oh, baby. There it goes. 97.6. You guys did it. Big A. There it is.
Figured, yep.
Oh. Wow. Okay. That is the second A of the night. Nicely done. And that brings us to the final break of the evening. Let's go ahead. All right. We've got the final clues for What Am I? All right. Okay. I think you guys might have gotten this one back at the either the fourth or fifth or the sixth clue. Okay. All right. Here we go with clue number 7, please. I am a word meaning to climb. Okay. Clue number 8. People often dislike what I show. And the final clue, number 9. I am used to determine weight. Okay, those are the 9 clues, and of course, you know we will get your answers at the end of the program here. So we have anybody need to take a break?
I'm just going to run the back.
Yeah.
Okay, Johnny,
All right. And what would
You go ahead. I'm not first anyway. I'm going to be anyway.
Okay, so we got some time up. While we wait till we get back in the washroom, we have some updates on our timekeeper area.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
So we got total of we have I got the first one on the fourth one for 19 seconds.
Okay, so you get a free city for that one.
Yep. So and then another. This is another 3 more for Mark.
Another 3 more for Mark.
Mark just keeps building it up. He just keeps building it up.
Yep.
Scott got another 2 more on that one. Oh wait, I corrected myself. Not 3, but he got a 4th one on the number 10 area. And of course, for the first time tonight, Giamatti finally got one. He finally got one.
It's not so repetitive. I just sound like.
Oh, Jason, you're funny. You're funny. Every time you make it out, I was starting giggling already.
Let me tell you something. This is what a troll sounds like.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, when you can't say anything nice, just say free city,
Yeah.
You got some free cities on top of what you also got.
2 of them for you, Scott. 2 of them for you, Scott.
I heard that. Yeah.
And Giovanni, you have 1. You got 1 for you, buddy.
I heard about that. I had these while I was listening back to Christian. So.
Okay, very good. Nicely.
All right, here we go. Let's get back to it.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and revisit the board for the last time tonight. Wow. Come on.
I saw Giovanni smile when he got 1 already.
Right.
And that's
As soon as I found out, like I said,
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Here we go.
Final half hour of this first part 1 of the best fast food, fast casual restaurants tier list maker. Of course, we will pick up next week with this. So this will be we've broken the 28 episode of the NES games, and because this one's fun. I mean, this is
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so the next one on the list is a very interesting one. It's Chipotle. Oh yeah,
Ooh.
Grill. All right, and this time I guess we're starting with Mark Leota. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Where's Mark? There he is.
I'm right here.
Okay, Mark, you're up with Chipotle first to start us off with.
Oh, I have never been to Chipotle. I don't think we even have it up here. Oh, 52.
Oh,
Ooh.
Canada are very deprived up there. I know you got Tim Hortons up there. Too bad we don't have Tim Hortons for you. That is just. I mean, you guys have.
There are actually some Tim Hortons in the U.S. It just depends on where you are, because in Buffalo, there's a few of them.
Yeah.
But then again, that's probably because Buffalo's fairly close to Toronto.
That's very true. Okay, Mr. Bogard, you're up with Chipotle.
Or as Chick-fil-A originally called me, Randall.
yeah.
That's the first time. The second time.
There we go.
That's for them screwing up your name so badly, Mirandon.
Oh yeah, you mentioned okay, there you go. You mentioned the second name, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Randall and Mirandon. Wow, that's
There
really
was one time during your introduction last season where you did mention that story.
that is some sad news for them to screw up something like that, But what about Chipotle?
Now, what is going on back there? Oh, okay, sorry. So Chipotle, I think my family has had that. I look at their menu. I'm not impressed, other than the water and the bottled water and the chips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it looks too bad. Okay, they're gone. Okay. All right. I'll give it a 70.
A 70. Okay.
Mm.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on. There's like a party going on back in the background. What is going on?
Okay. 70. Good.
Go ahead.
Gianni, Chipotle. What do you have to say about it?
Oh, I definitely got to say about this. I mean, Chipotle. We usually go to Chipotle a lot. And there's one
The college man graduate loves Chipotle too. The college.
I got it
Pretty much, yeah.
before I started
Yeah.
even going there. Like we've had it for about. I remember when it first opened up, actually 12 or 13 years ago. We've had that,
Mhm.
and it was good. I've actually once had a job there for a few months. Not really a big fan. I mean, it was kind of fast. It's kind of fast paced working there, but food is definitely good. I mean, we got a lot of good stuff. We get it pretty much all the time. Although it's not authentic, as I said before when we talked about Baja, Mexican is probably one of my favorite types of food. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna give this one. Although I was gonna give this 100, and I still will. But before I do, I mean, I was thinking about it because they usually sometimes. Also, it's more of cutting DoorDash fault. Like mess up the order sometimes. A lot of the times we have to go back if something gets messed up. But
Yeah.
still, not a big deal. I can see why there's sometimes it's usually so busy. I know I've had to deal with that most of the time. I mentioned I've worked there at one point. I'm still giving 100.
100. There you go.
Oh.
That's a very good point about that because yes, once you walk into a Chipotle, the line is pretty much right around the door. It's
Mhm.
Yeah,
around, and
especially
being on a Starbucks line on drive-through only it's inside. Yep.
and being on the other side of that part of Chipotle is crazy.
You know what it's like working there because you've been there. Yeah, you definitely
Oh,
have.
yeah.
some
Work,
close
yeah.
All right. Very good there, Gianni. And now we go to Scott McVeigh with Chipotle.
Okay, now this is the first of the chains of big burritos I've ever got to go and visit, and I was hooked on this type of food here for the longest time, though. So yeah, and the sad news is, while I don't get to go to one as often, I go to one of the other similar ones here a lot more often than that. But I still have a good place in my heart for Chipotle. Still a really good spot. I can't give it 100, but I will give you a 95.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
all right. Very good. Okay. Thank you, Scott. All right, Mr. Hocking, you're up with Chipotle.
All right, so there's another place I've never been there, and Brandon Bogart, when you had chips, you forgot the salsa. You forgot the salsa. Yeah, thank you, Jason. All right, I also love Mexican food, so I'm gonna give the same score as Giovanni with a big 100.
Oh, 100. There it is. Okay.
I just realized.
Yes.
I just realized Mexican Coca-Cola, Mexican Sprite. What's the difference?
They're
A special bottle, and they're really good.
and they're made with the real sugar. They don't have high fructose corn syrup, so the taste is
Oh.
much.
There's a
much
difference there, yeah.
There is a taste of real Coca-Cola. There's a real taste of Sprite. Yes, they did a taste test comparison, and the high fructose corn syrup, which is no good for you, is why you get that aftertaste.
Mm.
Where you have a Mexican Coke or something made from Mexico, from the sugar, the real cane sugar, you'll get it's healthier for you, and it tastes like a Coca-Cola. Now, for Chipotle, can I please, for the love of God, tell you that this is the second most popular place on DoorDash?
Oh, I can
Yes,
believe it.
I thought
I
I
will
heard
tell
it
you
a lot.
this. I have had a burrito bowl from them, and it is freaking awesome. Comes in a bowl, and it's a burrito, and it's just freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I have told Chipotle for as busy as they are, Gianni. I was going to call you Giovanni. Gianni.
Oh yeah.
As busy as they are, they still have my orders ready to go. They are the number one company to have all of their to-goes ready. As a DoorDasher, I can appreciate that. And I even have double and triple orders. 100 all the way.
Yeah.
Awesome.
When it comes to convenience, they have it down. They have it
Yes.
down. And they've introduced some new chicken al pastor is one of
Oh
their new-
yeah,
Yes.
yes.
yeah. I mean,
They've got
I'm gonna
some
say
new ones.
even. Yeah, I
Go
don't know
ahead.
if you guys remember, like they had that whole like outbreak, E. coli outbreak years ago, and I
Mhm.
almost didn't want to eat it again after that. But I feel
Yeah,
like they've done a lot.
that was their scandal. Yeah, that really but it didn't stop them because once they got everything fixed, everybody flocked back. I tell you, the
Yeah,
usage.
they changed. They changed like their health, like their safety precautions a
Yes.
lot since then.
Mhm.
Yes, they have. But I'll tell you, the
Mhm.
UCF kids in my area in Oviedo, that Chipotle, the one in Winter Springs, always busy. There's like 3 of them in a triangle pattern. I'm telling you, go if you haven't gotten one yet, try it. It's really good. Here we go with the average. Here we go. Okay, it's going up to the B tier, 86.1. Very good.
Cool.
Quite an A, but it was right up there. Good job, everybody. Nicely done. Okay, we go to the next one up on the list. This is one I've never heard of before. Cookout. Fresh burgers. Wow. Okay, guys. All right, who we starting with this time?
Me.
Okay, Brandon, you're up with Cookout Fresh Hamburgers. Wow.
So they've got two. They got a 2 chicken strips, 440 calories. They got a hot dog, quesadilla,
Mhm.
bacon wrapped. They have cheese bites.
Mm-hmm.
They have what I've never heard of, hush puppies.
Ooh, oh no, Hush
Those
Puppies.
are good.
Hush
Mm.
Puppies are really good at Long John Silver's, and I think we have the Long John Silver's. No, we don't even have that. Gee whiz.
No.
Oh
Mhm.
man, best damn Hush Puppies in the entire world.
I'm just gonna keep whatever I wanted to say about that to myself and save it for my pulp show. So I'm still gonna give this an 87.
At 87, okay. All right. It's gonna be interesting to see what everybody gives this place because I've never heard of it. All right, Gianni, Cookout Fresh Hamburgers. What do you got to say about it?
I'm looking at it. I'm seeing some of the burgers. Pretty cool. I'm mostly like amazed by all the milkshake options. I mean,
Oh,
the
okay.
menu.
So they're getting to be like
There's
Yeah.
a lot of different ones. Yeah.
like Dairy Queen, the 31 Baskin
Yeah.
Robbins.
Traditional Oreo, got pineapple, orange push-up, a lot of good ones, but still got a lot of good. Yeah, I see a lot of the chicken breast this season was good. Out West burger. I like some of the stuff here, but I'm gonna give this. It's gonna be in the B tier because I've never had it. I don't think there's any around me. I have to look at that. But I'm gonna give it. Yeah, I can. I will do that. 1 second. I'm gonna give it an 84.
84. Okay. All right, you're right there. You got it. Okay, Seffi, what do you got to say about Cookout Fresh Hamburgers?
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Never seen this place before. I did a look on locations. Guess what? Nearest one to me, Memphis, Tennessee. That's right. I gotta go at least 2.5 states over just to get to it.
Is there any in Florida?
Yeah, this likes to center a lot in the southeast and eastern parts of the country.
Yeah,
so there should be some Florida locations here for you.
Yeah, well, like I said, I still never heard of it. That's why I was going to ask if anybody could tell me. That way, maybe I could go out and try it one time.
Yeah, I have because I got the picture of the map here for the all locations there, and yeah, I saw a lot of them hanging around there. Actually, Florida is one of the places this doesn't have though, so it's mostly everything north of Florida. So it's basically that. So, but it looks pretty darn good. I liked the menu when I saw the different types of meats you can do, different types of chicken flavoring and all that. And of course, those milkshake selections. If I ever got to go to one, I would like to see how it tastes. And if it's awesome, then I'll give it a 90.
Whoa!
Those were the milkshakes choices.
For the milkshake choices. Okay. All right, Mr. Hawking, you're up with Cookout Fresh Hamburgers.
Okay, so there's another place I've never been there, and by the way, Brandon, I never heard of hot dog quesadilla. I never heard that before.
Sounds interesting. I would try
I
it.
never heard that before here in Canada. Like, oh jeez.
Now wait a
But
minute.
if there,
Wait
if
a
there,
minute, Andrew. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before you get mixed up.
So-
They're separate. Hot dog
come on, let me. Now you know, jeez. Okay. Okay, if I want to try that, if I want to go to that place, I want to try it. So I'll give it 87.
87. Okay. Okay. Mark Yoda, where are you, my friend? Are you there? Come in.
Right here. Yeah, right here.
Okay. Cookout Fresh Hamburgers. Have you heard it or do you know anything about it?
I have not heard of it at all. Not one bit. I have to give this a 69.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was right on the border of a D right there. Woohoo. Okay. Well, I have to agree with Mark because I've never seen, and like Scott says, they're not in Florida, and I am not going to anywhere else in the Southeast to go to this place. I can get a good burger somewhere else if I have.
Right.
Oh, it's going to be a 50 for me, and a big buzzer there. Yeah, because like I said, I don't know it. Don't know it. All right, we've got our 6 scores. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. All right, it's going to stay in the C tier, 77.8. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, 15 minutes left in the game here. Let's go to the next one. And we've got Culver's. Yes, and I know about Culver's myself.
Oh yeah.
All right, we start this time with Gianni Pizzi. Yes.
Okay. Have not heard of it. Okay. Yeah, I thought maybe I have actually, but I've not. Butter burgers. Okay. I have
Yes,
no idea.
Butterburgers. Yes, that's right. They are famous for the Butterburgers. That's exactly right.
Is there a reason why they're called butter burgers?
Because they put butter on them. That's why.
That's okay. At
What
least
they
that's
do,
why
what
they're
they
called
do
that.
is they take the they take the bun and they put it in a kind of a chamber that has butter in it, and it butters the buns.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really flavorful. I've had a butter burger, and they are. I've had to be fair on myself to try one. Yes, but that. Yep, they butter the
Not a
buns
big
and then they
fan.
put them on the grill to grill them in. So they toast them, and yeah, that's what you get.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a big fan of how some of them look. I do like the sourdough now. Burger on them sourdough. That looks cool. I do like that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I do. Maybe that's why I've heard of the custard. Probably. Yeah, I feel like that's how I probably heard about the custard. It does look like a concrete mixer. A lot of interesting stuff there, but most because I never had it, it's gonna go in the C tier, and I'm gonna give it a 78.
78. Okay, that's good. All right. Okay, Seffi, you're up with Culver's.
Yes, we actually have these not super far away from me this time. So you actually got some good places. I've actually ate it here a few times. It's really good. Similar to A&W, they had make their own root beer. Similar to a restaurant chain that we had that started out in Kansas called Freddy's, is also make their own custard. So yeah, it's a good combination of several different things there. Plus the fact that they serve really good cheese curds in there as well, though.
That's the curds. You got the Free City, yes.
Because it's Wisconsin-based company. That's why. Since this is a Wisconsin-based company, that's the reason why. This is really good. I've had slightly better, but I still like it a lot. I'm still going to give it a 90.
A 90. That's a Taco Bell. Yeah, there you go. But you got the Free City for the curds. Nice
Yep.
going.
Yeah.
They are the famous for their cheese curds. That's right. Because they're Wisconsin based. Yep.
That's right.
That's it. All right, Mr. Hawking, you're up with Culver's.
All right, there's another one I've never been there before. I want to go. I want to go there someday. To go when I go to the U.S. I want to go. I don't know where the closest Culver's place is.
Maybe Wisconsin.
That's it.
Well, that's possible. That's possible. So for that, I will give a. I want to always love Scott. Go right in the straight in the middle, and I'm gonna go with 75.
You're going to give
All
him
right.
the Scott score, 75. Yes. Okay. All right. You got it. There we go. All right. So we have a 75. What was the other two scores?
I give it 90.
90 for McVeigh. And Johnny, you gave it what, 78?
Yes, 78.
Okay. There we go. I got it. All right. So, okay. So that was the three scores there. Okay. Mark, you're up with Culver's.
Another one I've never heard of.
Aw.
51. Oh, no.
Wow.
Holy jeez!
You are underprivileged.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've
man.
never heard of it.
No, and he's totally on that one. Don't. Easy guys, I know. In Canada, they're very spread. They got a lot of other things, but yeah, some of these places are not Canada based. I can tell you.
Mm.
If he visited, when he went, but if he never went to Culver's, then hey, you got to give it a score what it is. Okay, Brandon Bogard, you are rounding it up here with Culver's.
So I think maybe like 2 times I've had like a Culver's. I've tried their burgers, and I think it was really good. I don't remember trying their chicken. I do remember trying their fries. They were very good.
Yeah.
Look at the rest of the menu. Cheese curds. I don't know if that sounds really good. I'm not so sure. They're onion rings and core dogs. Yeah, I don't think I can do those. The rest, I'm gonna give it an 89.
89. Wow.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay, well, look, to be honest with you, I pick up a lot of orders from DoorDash for Culver's, and I've had the burger. To be fair, to try it, I had the double cheeseburger because looking at the size of the burgers, they are not filling at all for me. I can get a better burger somewhere else, but my mom loves Culver's because of the flavor of the day. Every day is a different custard. So, if you join the club, you get a sneak peek of what the next month's flavors are going to be. And one of her favorites is Turtle Sunday. One of them is
Oh, yeah.
Turtle Sunday.
Turtle Sunday.
Yeah.
It's like
It's
it looks like
it's
like a
chocolate and caramel with maybe a
Caramel.
little bit of nut. It's really good.
yeah, it's really good. She said smells like mint chocolate chip too, I think, as well. But anyways, I've had it and I'm not really impressed. I mean, everybody flocks to it, thinks it's great. More power to them. I have my favorite fast food places, but unfortunately, with Culver's, it's not one of them. So I will give it a 65. Yes, I will buzz it because I can get a better burger somewhere. I think I can now. I don't know if they have a smash burger, but we have some in there. Some of these restaurants coming up later with the burgers that there's actually true smash burgers. I love the smash burger, but I don't think Culver's has it. I don't think they do.
No,
Okay.
it doesn't look like it.
No. All right, let's go ahead and average it out and wrap it up. This will be the last one of the night. Okay, it's going to stay in the seat here. 74.6. There you have it, friends. Okay, that is it. I'm done. Yes. Cut it down. All righty. With that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and save this because we will pick up next week on it. So with that tier list, we're going to put it as fast food episode 33, or we'll put it as episode 34 because that will be the next episode. We'll save that. When we're done with this, you will actually get a copy of the tier list that we have just finished. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish it by next week. There's still a lot of unfinished ones that we haven't finished in a while. So at that point, we will, of course.
We've still got a lot of NES games to go through.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
right.
That's true.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead,
Can I
Brandon.
show this on because there were some that were not shown, like
What?
on the share screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I already canceled it out.
That's all right.
Which one did you want to see?
No, I'm showing it on screen right now. The ones that weren't shown.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, okay.
So
yeah, we got.
Oh.
Okay, we got
So,
churches
yeah.
again. Oh, I know there was some blank spots. I wonder why.
Yeah, that's what. It
yeah,
was.
that probably must have been why. Yeah, there were blank spots. Yeah.
Could have been when I did the what do you call it? The what do you call it?
Compiling it. I don't know.
Ad blocker probably blocked them out.
Oh,
How many other ones did we miss? So we missed Church's Chicken,
that's it. Yeah, that's it so far.
Arthur Treachers. No, okay.
No, that's it. That's all you missed this week.
I thought there were other couple blank spots. I thought.
Probably later on, but that was it though.
Okay, maybe they'll show up next week, but we'll talk about Church's. I've had Church's Chicken before. To be fair, I've had to try restaurants. My mom likes Church's Chicken. That's a really good one.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for pulling that up there. I didn't know what was going on here. I knew there was some blank spots, but I thought it was just on Tier Maker that was the issue. Okay, so we have now come to the end of the show, and of course, you heard all of the clues. So let's see what you think with all of these 9 clues. What am I tonight? We'll start with you, Andrew Hocking.
Oh, this one, it really tricked me this time, because usually I get it in 3 clues and 6, but I got it all 9. I'm gonna take a wild guess. That's a wild guess. It's tricky for me. I'm gonna say scales.
That is correct. You got it.
Oh,
Scales it is. Nicely done with the guess.
oh! I knew what I was written down. Like after the 9 clues, like oh my goodness, I finally got it right.
Use the scale. That's right. Scale or scales. We will accept it. Plural or singular. You got it. Nice going, Andrew. You got them. You got it. All right. So now we go to Mark Liotta. Do you have scale?
Well, this was definitely a tough one, but I do believe that it is scale.
That is right. You got it. Scales. Yes. That's number 2. Cool. There. I thought you were going to kind of trick me there for a minute. Okay, Mr. McVeigh, do you have scale?
No, I did not.
Oh.
I had such difficulty with this one. I was thinking maybe when I heard like the animal fur, I thought I was thinking fur, and then I was thinking climbs and ascension, and I'm thinking and chords, and I just couldn't think of scale at all. So there you go.
What did you think it was, though?
Like I said, I had several options, and none of them were right, though. So there you go.
So you didn't have scale.
Not at all. No.
Oh well, hey, it's not all the time you get it on there. You got stumped, but that's all right. Yeah. Okay, Gianni. Hey, you know what it is? I tell you. Wow. What do you have scale?
Well, first of all, I couldn't even. I thought I had it, and I do have it. I have scales.
You have it. All right. Very good. You got it. Okay.
I thought it was when you got to the covering on certain animals.
Yeah.
I thought it was like fleece or some wool. That was the only thing I could think of. But then I was like lost at like the section, the musical notes one. I'm like, I think I know that, but no.
I said
And
one of
then,
you guys was going
that-
to get it around the fifth or sixth clue because
Yeah.
that
Now I got off of the last one, and now after that, now all of everything is starting to make sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right,
Getting it.
Bogard, do you have scale to wrap it up?
I think it was on the very last one when he said use to determine weight scale.
You got it. There you go. All right. Nicely
Yep.
done. Well, 4 out of 5, I tell you. You know, it's going to get it.
Mhm.
All right. Good job, guys. And a great job overall. And next week, we're going
Yep. Mhm.
And we've graded 14 out of all this. We have 53 more restaurants.
Yeah.
And of course final time on my timekeeper on the 12 to 14. And surprise. And guess who got another 3 more?
Scott McVeigh.
No.
Mark,
Nope.
Mark Leota.
I tell you, what I written down on my book, Jason, Mark's the only one who got a couple 11 seconds and one 12-second one.
Dang, man.
Wow.
Well, that's
That Mario sound from Mark is like, okay, you will get it like that.
Mark was playing Mario all night tonight. He was in a Mario.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Maybe I should
Great
do
job.
the entire show in my Mario voice more often. You guys seem to like
Good.
that.
Yeah.
All right. For that matter. Definitely. All right, guys. We'll see you all next week. And of course, don't forget Saturdays with McVeigh and Jay. And don't forget, we're recording tomorrow night, Scott.
Yeah.
what-
I'll be there.
After the nightly news. What time you're available, you let me know.
I'll let you know. Okay.
Oh, sure thing. And from all of us here at Wipe Those Tears, we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Yay.